Hi everyone, welcome back to Yoga Magnificat with Nathia. And today I have for you a nice yoga burn booty workout. So hopefully you didn't do leg day yesterday. I did, so I'm going to try my best to instruct without falling over because my glutes are sore. So hopefully after you've done this one, you might feel that burn too tomorrow. So feel free to grab your yoga mat, maybe a block, maybe a strap, and come join me in child's pose. So when you're ready, come to the center of your mat, bring your knees out, big toes to touch, sink those hips back. Drop your head down to the floor, let yourself settle into your first moment here. Take a deep breath in through your belly. Exhale, let it all sink down. Let it flow, deepening and lengthening. Try not to rush your breath, but allow your mind to become more and more in sync with that rhythm and pace. So if your breath is going really fast, then maybe it's hard for your mind to slow down. So if you can allow your breath to become much slower than you normally would breathe, then maybe your mind has the opportunity to pause and let go of some of the things that aren't really helping you right now. Maybe focus instead the feeling of the ground beneath you, the tool which we use often in this class to push against, to rise up and find our strength. Feel that solidity and firmness beneath you now. Inhale one more time. Exhale, lift the head and begin to walk your hands in. Coming into tabletop pose, let's drop the belly into cat-cows. First for cow pose, inhale. Exhale, bring it back for your cat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Exhale, drop the tailbone and look back, rounding the spine. Inhale last time, drop the belly, and come back to a neutral position. So draw your core in, try to keep it strong. We're coming to spinal balance. Let's kick the right foot out, lift it high about hip height, and draw the left hand forward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale one more time, grow long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Hold it here. Bring the left hand down, right knee to the floor. Other side. Inhale, reach left foot back, right hand forward. Press down into that left hand, get really long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch it long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, stretch it long. Exhale, last time, elbow to knee. Inhale, hold it here, kicking back, reaching forward. Core is strong. Slowly lower down, walk your hands slightly forward, come to your first down dog of the day. So tuck those feet under, lift up those knees and press through your hands. Bring your belly towards your thighs. Get really strong by pushing into those hands. Heels are pushing down. Relax your neck, look back at your toes. Pedal out your feet for a moment. Especially if you haven't moved in a while or you've been sedentary for most of your morning or day. Take some moment here just to limber up. Press both heels down. Good. From here, hands are really planted. Feet are widening a little bit about hip distance apart. Now from here, slide your shoulders over your wrists. Pause. And then drop your hips only and float your upper body, your legs off the floor into your upward facing dog. Exhale, push down, look back, downward facing dog. Exhale, slide forward to your plank. Once you've locked in here, drop your hips, look forward, come to your upward facing dog. Exhale, bring that core up and back. Inhale, forward to your plank. Exhale, down to upward facing dog. Good. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, set all the heels down. One more time. Inhale, plank. Exhale for your upward facing dog. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, stand down dog. Take another big breath in. Big breath out. Bend those knees, walk it forward. Take a forward bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come all the way up to Tadasana, mountain pose. Exhaling, hands to heart center. All right, from here, let's bring those feet together, top of the mat, and sit into our chair pose. So bend those knees, heels digging to the floor, toes are light. Bring the hands out in front of you, arms parallel. Let's take the right hand back, turn the chest, open to a chest twist. Sit down a little bit lower. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, open to the side. Exhale, sit down a little lower, stretch between both fingers. Staying here for a couple more breaths. Exhale, bring the hands forward, hands to heart. All right, from here, we're going to start a little bit more movement. Keep the knees bent. I know we're staying here. This is a booty class after all, so you're going to work that. But now let's take the left leg off to the side, maybe off the mat, into a chair squat. We're going to go 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take that left foot back to the side, chair pose. Take your right leg, cross it behind, maybe a little bit off to the left. Now, keep your weight centered on the center of your foot, maybe into your heel, as you look forward and sink it down for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're not done yet. Come back to chair pose, feet together. And for 10, squat down. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs, circle the arms, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Whew. Hope your legs are starting to warm up and you're starting to feel them a little more. Give them a little shake if you need to. We're going to get started with the vinyasa. Inhale at the top, reaching high. Exhale, flow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk or hop to your plank. Lower down, maybe through a chaturanga. So that's halfway. Now push up, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're going to start with our booty routine. So in downward facing dog, you're going to walk your big toes together. You're going to come up right foot leading for three-legged dog. Squeeze your right glute at the top of that motion. Now, touch your right toe back down and then squeeze it back up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Bring that right foot forward. Oh, yes. Okay, let's come into standing splits. So hands slightly further away. Pump up onto that right foot. Lift the left leg up. Head down towards the floor. All right. Let's bend the left knee. Heel towards your bottom. Send that knee to the back of your right knee and squat it down. So curl into a little ball. And then send it back up straight. 4. And come up. For 3. Come back up. For 2. Come back up. For 1. I know, this is so much fun, right? Send it back. Get ready for high lunge. So once you've planted your feet, Get your balance ready and come on up. Now in your lunge, keep your right knee bent and your back leg pushing back against the heel. So you notice that I'm straightening my left leg. I'm not sagging out here. So I'm squeezing that glute right there. Bring the core in, hands out in front. We're going to take some nice lunge dips. So for 8, come on down. For 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and last one, come to your warrior pose. So lean forward, walk that left leg in. Oh boy, my right leg is burning. And pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Arms lift. Oh, my right leg is done already. Take the hands down to the floor, slip it back. Whew. Look at that plank pose. It feels so good after that. Lower down, your choice. Inhale, come up for your cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press it back. Now we got the other side. Lucky you, lucky me. All right, big toes together. Press back through your hands. Lift your left foot up. 3-legged dog. Squeeze your booty. Good. From here, tap left foot down for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and last one. Let's hold it there. Bring the left foot between the hands, plant it down for your lunge pose. Oh, sorry, not lunge, standing splits. Hands walk out in front. Right leg pops up, head to the floor. We're holding it here just to get our bearings. Before we bend that right knee, heel towards the bottom, then scrunch down, bending your left knee. You're going to touch the right knee, the back of that left knee. Inhale, pop it up, straighten. Good, come through. Pop it up, straighten, come down, pop it up, bring it down, last one, pop it up, curl in. This time, send your right leg back, make your way to high lunge. Come on up. We've got those lunge dips, yippee. So again, in your placement of your feet, make sure that your left knee is bent and your back leg is pushing straight into that right heel, and then open your palms to the floor. And then bend your back knee, dip for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh boy, warrior 3. Come on forward. All right, for 5, let's pulse the back leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, set it down. Hands to the floor. Plank pose, yay. Hang out here. Take a chaturanga if you'd like, or even one on your knees. Coming into your cobra or upward facing dog. And then making your way back, downward facing dog. Whew, boy. Press those heels down a little more. Maybe pedaling out your feet. Catch your breath. Good. Let's place those heels down. Bend your knees and walk it up to your hands. Stay low into a forward fold. Stretch out those hamstrings. Couple of breaths here. Place the hands on shins or thighs for halfway lift. Big inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees. Come all the way up. Inhaling. Hands to heart. All right, you ready for round 2? Let's bring those hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your choice to walk back or hop to your plank, to lower all the way or halfway. Inhale for your cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your big toes together. Right leg comes up. Same thing with a couple of changes. So let's take 8 of these. Right foot comes down, 8. tap 7, tap 6, tap 5, tap 4, tap 3, tap 2, last one, leave it in the air, send the right foot forward, plant it, standing splits, yippee. Hands further forward, pop that left leg up, head down towards the earth. Good. Bend your back knee, heel to your bum. Bend your front knee and bring that knee to the back of the right knee. Scrunch, extend. Touch, extend. Touch, extend. 2 more. Touch, extend. Last one. Touch, extend. Hold it up in the air. Yes. Pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know I'm being mean, but I hope you like it. All right, plant it down. Come up for your high lunge. All right, lunge dips for 5. Getting ready, go straight down. Maybe tap the back knee to the floor carefully for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, warrior 3. Remember this guy. So rock forward. Find your bearing before pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Set her down. High lunge. We're not done yet. Open it this time to warrior 2 to the left. So spin your back foot off to the side. Keep the lunge in your right knee. Okay, fixing my pants. Maybe you need an opportunity to do that too. So make sure that your right knee is pressing back towards your pinky toes as well as your left leg. Nice and straight. No bending, no buckling here. Okay? Arms forward and back and look forward to your right hand. Now, think about your right heel. Lift it off the ground. Put it down. Lift it off the ground. Put it down. Lift it and hold. See if you can lift your back heel off the ground. You may be not able to see my back heel. Both of them are lifted. I'm really trying to balance here. Settle your heels down. Flip your right hand up. Coming into our reverse warrior. Make sure right knee is still bent, back leg straight, and pushing to the edge of the foot. Good. Cycle forward, elbow to thigh, side angle, extend it past your ear. Maybe take it a little bit lower and open that chest. Set those hips down a little more. That makes it more challenging. It's really your choice though. Good. Slowly bring it back. Straighten that front leg. Come to triangle pose. So reach forward. Send that right hand down as you lift the left hand up on top. Now, if you'd like, you can try to slide the right hand down further. Try to keep the rotation in your chest and your belly button still going to the left. Because if you're still turning to the floor, maybe you don't have that rotation yet and you got to come up a little bit more and then rotate. Okay, so you decide where you want to be. Get that lovely stretch to the left side, the legs. I love triangle pose. I could stay here for a long time. You can always let me know what your favorite poses are, maybe in the comments below or on the Facebook page. And I would be sure to put them in some future classes. All right, so let's bend that right knee. Come all the way back up. This time spiral down into plank position. Your choice, chaturanga, building up that upper body strength, flipping the feet, upward dog or cobra, downward facing dog. All right, here we go on the other side. Big toes to touch. Lift your left foot up, three-legged dog. For 8, tap it down. For 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This last one, hold it up. Bring that left foot forward, getting ready for standing splits. So pop that right foot up, head towards the left knee. Hang out here for breath. Exhale, bend your back knee, tuck it into a little ball crunch, extend for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, come back to your low lunge. Get ready for high lunge. We're going to get ready for those dips. All right, hands out in front. Left knee nicely bent, back leg straight. Get ready to bend that leg down. I think I reduced it to 5 for this one. If you want to do more, you can go ahead. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring the hands to heart for warrior 3. Come forward. Inhale, find your balance. And pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the back foot down. Spin your back foot open. Open the arms for warrior 2. Again, left knee is bent over the ankle. Right leg is super straight and your knees are pressing to your pinky toes, please. Find a moment here, some concentration. Begin to lift your left heel off the ground. Find the strength in your legs to maintain the shape. If you like now, lower that heel, lift it up for 2, lift it up for 1, set it down. Let's lift up the last time and invite the back heel up. Breathing in, breathing out. Focus on the strength of your legs, the stability in the ground that you feel rising up. Let's lower those heels, flip the front palm, lift it up into reverse warrior. Again, notice that my front knee is bent, my back leg is still very straight, and kickstand like I'm pressing back to the edge of that foot. Now look up to the sky, open up the left side of your body, then spiral forward to your side angle, elbow to thigh, right arm over top. Maybe send your left hand down to the floor, maybe lower your hips, make it a little bit harder for yourself. Slowly come back up. Triangle pose, straighten the front leg, reach forward, send the left hand down to the inner thigh. Right hand comes up and over. Allow yourself to come down, but keep the rotation to the right as best as you can. Continue going down to the floor if you have that openness around your torso and hips. Just lingering here for a few more breaths. It's a really nice active stretch and strengthening pose. Give yourself the chance to really feel it. And then bend your left knee. Allow yourself to come up. Spiral down to your plank. Maybe try chaturanga. Come up. Downward facing dog. Press your heels down. Press generously into your palms. Let your hips slope up nice and high and feel that lovely back body stretch. Let's make our way to plank pose. So come forward. Gradually drop your knees, belly, and then chest. We're going to do a little bit of back strengthening here. So let's start with a variation of locust pose. So hands are still underneath your shoulders. Begin to peel your chest off the floor. Slide your shoulders away from your ears. Press your toes and your knees down or squeeze your thighs as best you can and get a little bit of height. A lot of us won't get a ton of height in this pose. This is to really help to strengthen up the back muscles without relying on the hands. Take a few more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Lower down. Let's release the hands so that the palms are facing down, fingertips towards the heels. Keep your feet about hip distance apart or a little closer together. And then from here, try to lift the hands, the arms, shoulders, and then lift the legs, keeping them straight and back. Inhale, try to reach back towards your heels and your heels towards the sky. Breathing in, breathing out. Good, slowly release. Let's bring the hands out in front. So you're going to extend them out fairly long. Flatten your toes. And then from here, we're going to do an alternate back exercise that helps the glutes as well. So raise your right arm off the ground. Then raise your left leg off the ground. Use your left hand to help prop you up a little bit. Squeeze your glute. Inhale. Exhale, lower, switch. Left hand lifts, right foot and leg lifts. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Alternate. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, switch and lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, switch and lift. Exhale, lower. This time, lift everything up. Superman. If you need to widen your arms, bend your elbows, you can do that. Squeeze your glutes. Slowly lower and place your head down, cheek onto the mat. Wiggle your hips from side to side. Good. Let's come back up. Downward facing dog. Bend those knees, walk forward. Forward bend. Inhale for your halfway lift. And exhale, make your way up to standing. Hands to heart. All right. If you have a strap, this might come in handy for you. If not, you can always use a long towel, a shirt, a long belt, or a tie. So what you want is to have a little bit of length. And what I think I'll show you is what this looks like from the side. So let's take the left foot into our strap through the center. Now you're going to lift your left knee and bring it towards your belly, if you have the balance. Feel free to take a few tries here. Maybe you stay here with your knee up in the air. Maybe you graduate and bring your heel forward and straighten that leg. Now use your strap to push against. Take your right hand and make sure that strap is in the right. Okay, so you have your left hand open. Now here's your other option. It's a little bit trickier because it means a shift in your focus and a balance. Left hand swings open to the back and then slowly bring your gaze to the left side and then kick out through your left heel. Turn your chest and body towards the right. Push down into the standing leg. I know there's a lot going on here. Standing big toe twist. Take your time. Feel free to try different variations of it, especially if you're new to this pose. It is pretty tricky. Bring your left hand forward. Drop your left knee slowly and shake it out. I'll show you from the front in case you wanted to see what that looked like from a different perspective, but we're going to move on with the right foot. So step into your strap with that foot. Start with finding a place to stare at. That really helps. And then begin to lift your right knee towards your belly. So you can lift it up as high as you can. Or try as many times as you need to. I've got to try not to look at myself in the camera. It's a little bit distracting, so I'm going to stare somewhere else. Now, press your right heel forward. Make sure your left hand takes the strap. And when you're ready, you're going to release your right hand and begin to swing it off to the back by keeping your gaze firm. And then when you're ready, slowly begin to turn it to the right. And then you can begin to work on your alignment. So turn your belly and chest more to the right. Push through your right heel, flex the toes. Then don't forget about your left leg by pushing it down towards the earth. Lengthen your spine up to the crown of your head, and then we've got all 4 points of our big toe twist. Slowly return right hand to the center, drop your right foot, shake out your legs, whew, and you can put away your strap for now. All right, from here, let's come down onto our hands and knees. We're going to come into saddle pose. So if you're looking at your mat, you're going to open your knees to each side, bring your big toes to touch just like you would in a wide child's pose, coming to saddle pose. So we're going to stay upright for this one. Once you find your position, lengthen through your spine. If you have space, walk your hands behind you and put your palms down. Also, if you have space, you can lift your hips up, look up to the ceiling, and get a nice stretch through the front of your thighs, the quads, your hip flexors, and your shoulders. Good. Slowly lower down. From here, we're going to lower down onto the floor into bridge pose, working the booty just a little bit more. So come on down with your feet tucked a little closer towards your bottom so that when you lie down, they're not too far away from you. Make sure that they're close enough that you feel the ground really strong underneath your feet, your heels. And we're going to begin by lifting the hips off the ground. Try to look up at the ceiling. Try not to look at me. You want to keep your neck in a neutral position. Good. Squeeze through your glutes. And then from here, pulse your knees slightly outwards as though you have a resistance band holding them together. So pulse them out, 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 out. Keep going. Inhale as you pulse. Exhale. And continue going. If you want to pause this and go grab a resistance strap at home, go ahead and tie it around your thighs. Let's bring those knees to stillness. Lower it down. Take a little moment. Wag your knees from side to side. And then we're going to go straight back to another variation. So let's come into bridge pose again. This time, walk your feet close together. Lift your right leg up. All right, from here, you're going to bring your right foot down and hover. Lift it back up. Right leg straight down to hover. Lift it back up. Straight down. Lift it back up. Down. Lift it up. Last one. Lift it up. Put that right foot down. No break. Left foot comes up. Hover straight down. Inhale, lift. Hover straight down. Keep your right foot really strong. Try not to let your hips sag with your right leg supporting you. Make it strong. Got a couple more here. Last one. And set her down. Whew. Hug your knees in. Wasn't that fun? Whew. We got one more booty workout in this bridge variation for you. They're called frog bridges, and you'll see why. And they're kind of fun. So if you do have a resistance band, go ahead and maybe rewind the video. You can go ahead and put it on the beginning of the session. For this one too, it's a good idea if you have a slightly wider resistance band around your thighs. Don't worry if you don't have it, you'll still feel it. Bring your heels really close towards your bottom. Widen your knees and bring your soles of feet to touch, like we're doing butterfly pose. Now, hands down by your sides. Begin to press into your feet together. Lift your hips off the floor and squeeze your buns. See if you can activate them with a little bit of a pulse at the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Another 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold it. Keep squeezing. We got another set of 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Whew. Bring your knees in. Hug them to the chest. Draw your knees into a nice big circle. So with your hands, you're going to pry apart the knees and the inner thighs out and away. Good. Place the feet on the floor. Open the arms out to a T and drop them to the side. If you want a little more, bring your right foot on top of the left thigh and give yourself a nice twist. Breathe in through the left rib cage. Maybe look off to the left hand. Slowly uncross, bring your knees back up and tip them down to the left. Maybe take your left heel on top of the right thigh. Let everything settle down. If you're ready, you can bring your gaze to the right hand. And just breathe. Slowly unwind, bring your knees up. We'll take reclined pigeon pose. So we start by taking the right foot up, crossing the ankle and opening the knee away from the body. You could stay here, or you can deepen by drawing the legs close to you. Hold on by grabbing the back of your left thigh. So you thread your right hand between the legs and then hook your hands behind that thigh. Now see if you like to bring the legs closer in. If you like them further away, that's fine. Bringing them closer in makes the stretch a little bit more intense. It's really up to you what you prefer. This is also a really good stretch for those glute muscles that we worked a lot today. So if you're already feeling a little sore, you felt the burn happening, the lactic acid building up in those glutes, feel free to do this at any time, whenever you need to. Let's release, uncross, take the left ankle over the right thigh and bring it in. So feel free to bring it in as close as you like or as far away. Take some deep breaths. Exhaling slowly. Slowly release. Uncross the legs. Let's stretch out the legs a little more. Let's bring the right knee into the chest. Squeeze close. And if you like, you can straighten that leg up towards the sky and hold on to the back of your thigh. Try to push a little bit more into your heel just to straighten that leg a little bit. And if you want, bring it closer in. You can try straightening your left leg too, just to make it a little bit more intense. Flex your feet. And then feel free to explore how much you want to bring that leg closer. Those of you who are more open can hook your index finger between your big toe and second toe and just open it up right there. Your choice. And then find your breath. Try to relax into the stretch, thinking about really lengthening all of your muscles, getting that lovely stretch in. Slowly release your grip, hold on to that knee, and then just open the knee off to the right side and hold on with that same hand. Let that knee drift off and keep the left hip relaxed and close to the ground. It's called Sleeping Dragon, opening up through the right inner thigh and groin muscles. Release that leg back to center, put it on the floor. Let's start with the left leg. Bring the knee in first. Give it a nice little squeeze. And then slowly hug the back of that thigh and bring that foot straight up to the sky. Now some of you may feel that this is just enough for that leg. You can also explore by straightening the right leg. And then you can also deepen by bringing the left leg closer towards your body and hooking your hands up the leg somewhere, or even the index finger between the big toe and second toe, and pushing straight up to the sky. Just allow yourself to relax here. Find what works best, feels the best. And slowly drop that heel, bring the knee just a little bit away from your chest before taking your left hand and peeling that leg off to the side. It doesn't have to touch the floor, just hold on to it with your left hand and keep your right leg on the ground and not peeling off to the side. Take some deep breaths. Feel the muscles soften, feel the warmth in your body. Slowly gather up your knees close to your belly. We're going to take a variation of, I just forgot the name of it. We're going to do the pose where we are going to bring the legs over the head. I can't even say it. You're probably all laughing at me at home. It's called plow pose. So plow, if you want to look at it first, just please do so you're not craning your neck. I want you to keep your face looking up at the ceiling when you do this, okay? So if you're looking at me, I'm going to lift my legs up by swinging them up and propping them up with my hips with my hands, and then slowly lowering my toes behind my head. They may touch the ground, they might not. For me, they usually don't. If your neck bothers you at any point, please do come out of the pose. Make sure that you're looking straight up at your knees and you're not looking from side to side. So once you're ready, go ahead and just gently rock yourself up so your hips come into your hands. You can prop them up, drop your feet slowly, and allow yourself to get this really nice back stretch. When you're ready to come out, gently lower your hips, drop down vertebra by vertebra, try to control with your core, and lower it down. Let's come into some easy twists here. So just gently bring your knees from side to side. And then we'll bring ourselves into Shavasana. So feel free to bring your arms by your sides, staying here or lengthening your legs out long. Settle your entire body down onto the ground and let yourself melt into the floor. Find your breath and begin feeling it once again, moving slowly up and through the torso. Remember to take a pause at the top, lingering before emptying out. And just let yourself rest, melt, release anything that does not help you right now to relax and feel calm. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. As for me, I'll tap out for now, but wish that you have a beautiful, contented rest of your day. May you have this with you in your thoughts, words, and heart. Namaste.